Hi, everybody. Well, I'm going to be completely honest. I've done something on this cruise so far that I've never done on any other cruise. So, in case you're wondering, and if you've met me on cruises and that, you know I might have a drink during the day. Maybe I'll have 2 drinks if I'm with like a group. I'm a very light drinker. I can get very hammered very quickly because, I have a weird eating schedule. I usually that one person. I'm a person because I work nights for one time in my life for like 13 to 15 years. And the way the schedule worked, I basically ate 1 meal a day because I was too heavy if I ate too early before going to work because I was big, heavy construction kind of job, heavy lifting. And then I'd have to unwind when I got home, and you don't want to go to bed with huge, eating a big meal. So I ended up eating like 1 meal a day. Well, I tend to get on a ship and not eat till late at night. And then, bam, if you drink, you get lightheaded and all that. But I'm going to tell you something here. On the Sun Princess, they have developed something that they haven't put on any of their other ships. And that is a new way of delivering cocktails. What I mean by that is they're mixologists and their bartender staff, and they have a whole new drink manager in charge as well, coming up with ideas. And they have created 200 individual cocktails that they will specialize all over the ship, which makes you want to go from one bar to another bar to another bar to see what they have to offer. And I've always gone in and I said, okay, well, what do you recommend to the servers and the bartender? And so they're recommending him to me. And I have not had a bad drink yet. And I've had like 16 drinks now in the 4 days I've been on the ship. That is like more than I have in a year normally. And they have been so good that I would say, oh, that's my favorite. And then I would go on to another place and wait a minute, this might be my new favorite. And not only that, many of them are now designed around the bar they're served in. So something in the Spellbound will have 12 unique cocktails in there that you can only get in the Spellbound specialty dining experience. Then you go to Love by Brito. Well, they have their own specialty cocktails. And then you go to, Crooners. And they will have their own individual cocktails. Now, you can still get some of the main ones, of course, when you're ordering through the app. They're not going to have 200 different drinks on the app to have delivered to you when you're watching Princess Live or sitting in the piazza. In fact, there's one on there that's missing, Dirty Banana. It's not on the app. And I miss that not being on the app because it's like a chocolate banana milkshake with a little bit of alcohol in it. And it's delicious and it doesn't hit you hard. And so that's one of the ones I'll have if I want to watch a show or enjoy something early in the evening, where it's more like supper time than like 10 o'clock at night where, you're going to go to bed afterwards because I'm a lightweight. I really am. But I've gone around now with my friends here on board, and we've been trying different cocktails and tasting them and trying them out, and quite literally being a non-drinker, but I also don't have like a favorite liquor. So I can drink gin, I can drink vodka, I can drink rum, I can drink tequila, I can drink sake, I can drink everything. It doesn't bother me. It's all about the flavor that comes through. I don't mind if it's got a burning sensation in your throat a little bit and it leaves a little aftertaste. If it's a very spicy rum, it doesn't bother me. If it's a very sweet drink, that can sometimes get a little too syrupy for me. But I've tried so many, like I said, And I have yet to even drop a drop in the bucket with how many specialty cocktails are on this ship. 200. Picture that. 200 specialty cocktails besides the regular rum and cokes, gin and tonics, Manhattans, etc. Martinis. 200 individual cocktails, but you have to visit everywhere. You have to visit the pool bar. You have to visit the sanctuary bar. You have to visit the different restaurants. You have to visit everywhere to be experience all the different flavors that they have. So if you're a person who likes to try different cocktails and try and experiment a little bit, or just want something different once in a while to try in drinks, the Sun Princess is going to be for you. Because I've been on many, many Princess ships, and this ship has by far, the most drinks available as far as like specialty is concerned. I mean, even when you go now to the coffee shop there and the sandwich shop, they have a full bar there now. And they have all these specialty drinks right there at the International Cafe, which they don't know. Yes, there was a bar around the corner from it, but the actual coffee place gave you coffee, hot chocolate, sandwiches, pastries. Now you can order specialty drinks there as well. I had one called a Ferrero that was basically almost like a chocolate martini. They have all kinds. And so I think they've really, really stepped up their game when it comes to the mixology part of the cruise. And I think so many people are really going to appreciate that because, it gets tiring and a little boring if you're always ordering, I'll have a rum and coke, or I'll have a gin and tonic. That's, I'm going to do the James Bond, shaken, not stirred. But man, you can really experiment and ask the bartenders for their recommendations. Because they'll ask you certain questions like, what kind of flavoring do you like? Do you like the fruit drinks? Do you like more of a vermouth? What do you like? And they can then, you know what? This cocktail will be for you. And so far, they've been bang on. Bang on. We haven't had hardly, I don't think there's a drink that I've not liked. And I'm sailing with JJ Cruise. And those two guys, I haven't heard them say anything. In fact, we've gone back to some bars to have a cocktail again because that one was so good. And this one was so good. But we still enjoy all the other cocktails. We just went to a bar tonight that was a specialty dining sort of thing. I had 3 different drinks, and those guys had 3 different drinks. And I kept on thinking, it can't get any better than the last drink. And they were. That's how good they were. So yeah, if you like to experiment with your drinks, if you like to have a variety of choices, and you like to not just stick with one bar for the whole cruise, man, the Sun Princess is going to absolutely be for you.